You guys, it's Nate, and welcome back to Film Studios. I know the videos have been a bit weird lately, it's been a bit strange over Christmas, but we are back with a full-on Film video. This is our part 5 in the tier list, and this is the Red Ranger tier list. I apologise for the wet hair. We also have the return of the very shitty webcam for the PC, so we can do these tier lists. Yeah, let's get straight into it. So today we got the Red Ranger tier list. Time for me to be very overexposed as usual. So here we have the Red Rangers. This might be the biggest tier list because the Red Rangers have at least one per season, as do the Blues, but I think there are more Red Rangers than Blue Rangers. However, some have been reduced because obviously, you know, Tommy was the Blue Ranger twice, so I've only got one Tommy and stuff like that. We'll just see how it goes. It doesn't matter which is the biggest, you know, it doesn't matter. Up first we have Carter, Grayson, Red, Lightspeed Ranger. You guys, if anyone's consistent in these videos, which I doubt, Lightspeed isn't really my thing, but also kind of over. Carter as a Ranger, I think belongs in BT. I think he was a good Red Ranger, and you know when he shows up in Time Force, not in Time Force, in the Wild Force. Carter Grayson on the Red, Lightspeed Ranger. Cole, we need your help. I feel like that's like a powerful moment. So yeah, I'll put him in B tier. Eric, absolute A tier, no question about it. Don't know if I do C tier, but the Quantum Ranger slaps. Yeah, and Eric's just cool anyway. Tyler, now I do like Dino Charge. Anyone who kind of, like I said, consistent knows I do like Dino Charge. I'd say Tyler goes B tier there. Jaden. Yeah. He had some cool moments, but I don't think the right team did him a service. Oracle can also, he just. I'll put Oracle there for now. He didn't do a lot, like I said with most of the Alien Rangers. They were just kind of did more than Tidius and what's the other one? Caucus, by far. But yeah, didn't do much. Bridge as Lightspeed. Oh, I'm an idiot. Learn the names first, Nate. Learn the names. Bridge as the SPD Red Ranger absolutely goes in A tier. Bridge slaps as it is. This is the third time he's made an appearance. He's made an appearance in the Blues. He's made an appearance in the Greens. But he never, he's the third time's a charm. And yeah, he's an absolute cracking Red Ranger. But he's only seen Red Ranger once. Well, twice I guess. 2 episodes worth. So yeah, that's fair. KC. Now, Jungle Fury is one of my favorite seasons. Whether I'd put KC up there, I'm not sure. I'll say Jungle Master Casey absolutely goes top of B tier. Could change. TJ S tier. Theodore James Jarvis Johnson making his appearance for the second time. First in the Blues, now again in the Reds. Turbo was not a good season in my opinion. It's not bad. It's not as bad as people say, but it's Turbo. For me, the new team of Rangers, they could have banned off Justin and I would have been happier, but the new team of Rangers kind of saved the season, and obviously they went into In Space, and then, the show got better. But Theodore, his name is Theodore. TJ is one of those characters for me where, as cool as Tommy is, this replacement of Rangers worked. I'm very, 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 very happy with how TJ led the team, and I feel like he should have led the team in Space as well. But that I'll get no more into that. Brody, very good in the new Rise of the Ninja fan film by Nerdbot Studios. Kind of like that collaboration with the Crimson Vision Studios and everything like that. Not a big fan of it. Ninja Steel. Yeah, there seemed to be no emotion. Like I said, William Shewfelt, nothing against him. He was very good in the new fan film on YouTube. But in Ninja Steel, I wasn't feeling him. Cole. Now, some issues in real life isn't about anymore. I mean, he's not dead, but he is in prison. But I think Cole is still absolutely an S tier, an A tier Ranger. Maybe I'll move him to S tier, we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, I definitely like Cole more than I like these two. Connor McKnight. No. And I'll say no more. I didn't mind him, but So the Robot Rangers, the kind of Cyborg Rangers from Lightspeed, the Dark Rangers, the Evil Rangers, I forget what they were called, let's check. Cyborg Rangers, yes. Well, I feel like we've done this many a times. I feel like it should happen once more. I don't know why I don't automatically put this thing in. I always end up making it in the thing. I should just stop putting it in, because there's always been a Ranger that's made me add this in. Dacre Montgomery's Jason, I'd say a solid bottom of B tier. Yeah. I didn't mind, but also, you know, it could have gone different. Brody's dad, again, who in the hell cares? Mick Carnick. Absolute S tier. Kelson Henderson, we've seen him many times in the franchise. He played Boom, the SPD Ranger, and technically the SPD Orange Ranger, but you know, that didn't really exist. He's played Mick Carnick. He plays Redbot. No, Redbot's this one. The motorbike, the robot motorbike buddy in Beast Morphers, yeah. He finally got to wear a suit. Not only did he get to wear a suit, but he got to wear a Red Ranger suit. So he's absolutely S tier, just for the actor. But also, you know, Mick Carnick. What a name. But that being said, you know, as a character, doesn't really belong in S tier. So I'll leave him below TJ. But I want him in S tier, just for Kelson Henderson. Yeah. Lauren. There, absolutely. Lauren's great, but also, you know, I swear there's like controversy in the Boom comics where like, because obviously a shattered grid and they combine like times and dimensions and stuff, because Austin St. John, his favorite ranger is Lauren, just because he's like, yeah, you know, the only female Red Ranger, the first female Red Ranger, whatever, you know, whatever, go you, yeah, whatever. How many times did I just say whatever? Obviously, he's a big supporter, so the comics wanted to make Lauren and Jason have an interest in each other, but obviously when they were the similar age, not when one's like in their 20s and one's in their 40s. But they got like called out and they had to change it because it was kind of ropey and kind of pedo-ish. But not because of Jason, because of Lauren, because Jason was 16 or something and Lauren's 25. Is that true? I've read that somewhere. But yeah, I'll leave that to your imagination, I guess. Mark, Operation Overdrive, I don't like. Okay, the people who argue against it, I don't like it. Mark wasn't a great lead, but the cyborg element of it and the whole family thing, that was pretty cool. So I'll put him top of C tier. I'll leave it at that. Scott, bada bing, bada boom, absolutely in A tier. A great Red Ranger and just a great season in general. Jack absolutely goes in S tier. We love to see it. Jack is one of the coolest Rangers. He wasn't going to be a Ranger at first. He was kind of resilient to it, but then he kind of took on the responsibilities, and I know Sky wanted it, and eventually he did get it. Where is he? Down here. I'll come to him in a second. But he was a great Ranger, and yeah, he was just cool in general. I was like, bro, I want to be like Jack when I grow up. Not a thief, obviously, but... Tommy. Now, this specific photo of Tommy is from Turbo, but we're just classing it as Zeo and Turbo. Just Tommy as a Ranger in general. Turbo sucks. Like I said, no, Turbo doesn't suck. You know what? I explained it with TJ. But yeah, didn't like Tommy as Turbo Red. Love Tommy as Zeo Red. I'm not one of the Tommy simps, as we all know, but Tommy obviously is a fantastic Red Ranger. So I'm gonna put him up here, but I'm gonna put him there. He's definitely S tier. But yeah, I'm putting TJ and Jack in front of him as a Red. Actually, no, but as Zeo Red. That's what I'm thinking, isn't it? Zeo Red. Still like TJ more as a Red Ranger. Not as a Ranger, but as a Red Ranger. But in all fairness, TJ also slaps as a Blue Ranger, so I'm not even going to question it. Hunter, the Crimson Thunder Ranger. A lot of controversy behind this Ranger. Is he actually a Red Ranger? Because Crimson is technically a shade of red. But obviously he looks more purpley. But, you know, if Blake can be the Navy in the blue category, then Crimson counts. I mean, yeah. I'll put him, like, here. Somewhere. Yeah, I'll put him there. Wasn't that great, but you know. Zordon, Bryan Cranston Zordon from the movie. Absolutely goes somewhere up here in the ranks. But also, okay, so I got a thing. So Bryan Cranston in the movie Zordon was pretty cool, but we didn't really see the Red Ranger a lot. So I will put him here. Just because we hardly saw him. We hardly, you know, I can't really say much about it. He was cool and odd, but that was it. And he's a bit of a douche. He wanted to, you know, have the Morphin Grid open up for him. And even though he did in the end save Billy's life. Yeah. Nick, Mystic Force. Red. I've grown much more fond of Mystic Force. I never really used to like it. But Nick, I feel like, is very dry as a Ranger. So, he's going to go here. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Because, yeah, he just didn't have... There wasn't much to him. As I've said with many Rangers in the past. Leo! Lost Galaxy Leo was a very great Ranger. I will absolutely be putting him in A tier. Do you want to know why? Because he had such a great story. He wasn't meant to be. He wasn't meant to be the Red Ranger at all. He took on the power. He harnessed it and he slapped it. Then he came back in Lightspeed Rescue to help fight not Scorpina, but her. Yeah. And it was great. And he couldn't. And it's so sad because, well, it shows how great he is in general, because he couldn't make it for the Forever Red shoot. He was like, there was scheduling issues, but he made time. And he did green screen stuff, and he, you know, he did the best he could. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that, you know. I feel like... no hard feelings. Andros absolutely goes there. Andros slaps. And yeah, I don't feel like he's an S tier. I feel like he could have been, but they didn't give him much time. Purely because they were kind of trying to battle this kind of sister storyline with this Zordon storyline. But we never ever saw Andros to know Zordon, or to, you know, we never knew the backstory of Andros and Zordon. But he still pushed for it, and it was just it was like a weird character arc. I feel like he goes into A tier just for the writing side of it. Shane, poor Magasifa, rest in peace, good sir. I feel like Shane deserves a good spot. I'd say Shane goes there in the B tier. I'm happy with that. I feel like he's a solid ranger. Officer Tate, Sky Tate's father. Now, the suit is the Time Force suit with an SBD logo on it, right? Now, I always liked the idea that the suits were the same, but it wasn't actually Wes. I like the idea of it being Wes, and if they said it was Wes or Alex, no, Alex wouldn't have been born yet. If it was Wes, fair enough. And the timeline matched up, right? That being said, it wasn't. It was Officer Tate. It wasn't Wes Collins, and by the time that Sky Tate would have been born, slash the time that they said that he died, Wes was still alive. It was the roughly Dimensions in Danger period. Obviously, Wes is still there. He doesn't have a son, and he's still alive. And, you know, he's not dead, pretty much. But then the comic said that Wes was Sky's father. So I don't know what to think of that. I like to think it's not Wes. The comics say otherwise. So yeah, I don't know. But I'll definitely put him at the bottom of D tier for this very reason. Amazing Ranger, obviously, we've viewed that. But we don't see him other than in this literal scene. I won't put him in Who the Fuck Cares, because obviously we do care. It was a great story arc with Sky. But I can't say he's better than these Rangers because we didn't see him. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah. Devon. Rory D. Travis. If you guys didn't know, he's actually in a Film from Studios video. Brush that off my shoulder. I'm joking. Well, I'm not joking. He is, but you know, he's not. You know, it's not as if I'm trying to brag, even though I clearly am. Great Red Ranger. I'm gonna put him under Scott, because these seasons are like Beast Morphers season 2 is a continuation from pretty much Beast Morphers season 1 and season 2 are RPM season 2 and season 3, because it carries over. Spoiler alert, it carries over. So yeah, I'm happy to say that. Psycho Red, amazing. Obviously he's not a ranger, but I have been doing all the Psycho Rangers. I'm gonna put him at the top of. I'm not gonna say he's better than Andros, because obviously they defeated him, but I'm gonna put him there because he's level to Andros, but just not as good, and the rest are just better, obviously. Even though Leo did also destroy him, so should I put Leo up there as well? I feel like I should. I feel like that's only fair. Jaden's father. Who cares? Same with, you know, it was just a kind of a one thing, you know what I mean? And, you know, we care a bit more about Sky's father than the rest, so yeah. Red Omega Ranger, like I said, I, you know, don't know too much about the comics and stuff like that, but it is Jason. So I'll put him bottom of C. Yeah, put him there. I'm gonna put him there. End the discussion. I need to make my mind up, really. Sky Tate, I'm gonna say A tier, but top of A tier. I don't think he ranks into the S yet. He could. And I think I put him in the S tier or the A tier in my Blue Ranger tier list. Correct me if I'm wrong. You know, we didn't see enough. And as a Red Ranger, I feel like he would absolutely be an S tier. But judging off what we've seen, and I know I've been a bit of a wrong one, and I've said, you know, judging off what we've seen, judging off this, judging off that, it wasn't all there. Could have been, but it wasn't. Rocky. Blue Zeo Ranger slaps. Red. Mighty Morphin Ranger. He's going to have to go there. Great as Blue Zeo. No, the best of Red. Mighty Morphin. Big shoes to fill, I know. But it was just kind of a throwaway character. SBDA Squad. Red Ranger. Pretty cool. Technically the first official Red, you know, female Red Ranger. But she was only in, like, 2 episodes. Lauren wasn't a series lead, but she was in many more episodes. And she was the Red Ranger while Jaden wasn't, whereas she was still the A-Squad Red Ranger whilst Jack also was. So, and she turned evil anyway. Bottom of D tier. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Alex, yeah, I'll say he died in battle. He fought against Rancic, so I can't really do him a disservice, but also he was a bit of an asshole. So, yeah, let's go here. Happy with that. Here we go, boys. This is the big one. Jason Lee Scott in his prime Mighty Morphin form. Listen, I am aware, okay, that people think Tommy's so much better than Jason. I'm not a Tommy simp. People call me a Jason simp, and I won't deny that, but also, I just feel like, he's just, as a Red Ranger, just one of the best. Now, here's my issue. This would be my issue, okay? However, Turbo, I do like Mighty Morphin more than Turbo, so I'm going to have to put Jason on top. But TJ, my good sir, you are very, very, very capable of being the best Red Ranger in this list. Well, actually, we haven't got to these two yet, but, well, to him, anyway. You're very capable, TJ, of being the best Red Ranger in this list, but you've just been topped slightly by Jason just because of the season you were in, which is unfortunate. If you were the Red Ranger and you slapped it in space. Why am I, bro, you can't, why am I explaining myself to a picture? Wes Collins. Ho ho. Now. Here we go. Oh. Juggling between these two now. And you know what? Let's get this one out of the way. Dark Rangers. Void. Like, I know I did the Void just so that there's nothing there, but that's going in the Void. Wes Collins is officially my favourite Red Ranger. Time Force is my favourite season. I know I say Jungle Fury was one of my, but Time Force is my top favourite season. And Wes just slaps in all kinds of ways. I don't need to explain myself. Wesley Collins is my favourite Red Ranger. Absolute S tier. So let's see who we got. In the Troy tier, we have Troy. And in the Void, we have the Dark Red Rangers. The Z Rangers. Who the fuck cares? The Cyborg Rangers. The, obviously, Brody's dad and Jaden's dad. In the D tier, we have Jaden, Rocky, Nick, Brody, Alex, Officer Tate, and SPDA Squad Red Ranger. In the C tier, we have the Red Omega Ranger, Mac, Crimson Thunder, Hunter, Zordon, but the movie version, and then Oracle. In B tier, we have Casey, Tyler, Connor, Jason from the movie, Shane, and Carter. In A tier, top of the ranks, we have Sky Tate, Cole, Andros, Leo, Psycho Red, Lauren, Scott, Devon, Eric, and Bridge. And in the S tier, going from the bottom to the top, we have Mechanic. Oh, I need to rethink this, don't I? I just realised, because the reason I've put like TJ where he is and not a first and stuff like that is because of the C. No, I'm not doing this. He's the one exception. I'm doing this for the actor. Mechanic, Jack, Tommy, TJ, Jason, and Wes. Nothing more to be said. I have a good feeling that most of you have very different opinions, especially with a certain few Rangers. So if you have any opinions on this, let me know in the description. In the description? No, that's wrong. In the comments. So let me know what you would have done. Share your tier list with me. These tier lists I've done are public, so yeah, just go wild. Thank you so much for watching this video. We upload every Wednesday and Saturday at 6:30 PM BST, GMT, whichever time zone Britain is in at that point. Thank you very much, and I will see you all very soon. Goodbye.